We just want to spend a couple of minutes with Adam and just ask him about what's going on in his life and his world, what he's achieving on the digital landscape and also as a professional.
So I started hairdressing at the old age of 21, I guess you could say, for someone who wanted to do an apprenticeship. That's quite a late start in life. I was unsure about what I wanted to do. Eventually decided to do part-time work in my uncle's hair salon in Canberra. 20 years later, here I am. I guess I've been afforded a great career. I guess it's come from hard work and sacrifice. Being from Canberra, I guess we've faced challenges that are probably unique to other areas of Australia. Being expected to do a professional career and then go into that public service job, that wasn't for me. So very happy I made the decision to be a hairdresser.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you won New South Wales Hairdresser of the Year at the Australian Hair Fashion Awards this year. How has that affected your career and your confidence as a hairdresser and all that you've got planned for the next few years?
I mean, it goes without saying it's had a huge impact. When I won it back in 2012, it was something that I entered without an agenda, and I guess didn't really realise how I could utilise that to grow my career and expand on that. And I think this time it's been a whole different experience. It's actually my maturity level and where I'm at in terms of a hairdresser and my age, I think, has allowed me to take better advantage of that. It's gave me great exposure, not just within Australia but all over the world, and I think spending that day with you has made me a better hairdresser too.
Mate, thanks, you're too kind. So you're going to be entering again next year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's important to continue with that because you're building something and you have to run with that momentum. It would be a shame just to stop there.
So Adam's also built probably the biggest YouTube channel for any hairdresser in the Southern Hemisphere, which is an amazing accolade. Well done.
Thank you.
And it's funny because you usually have those hairdressers who are creating really cool digital content through Instagram, Facebook or YouTube, and you've got hairdressers in the industry that are pushing the boundaries through the creative work, through photo shoots, editorials, competition work, backstage at fashion shows. But you're basically kind of exposing yourself to both successfully. So how do the two complement each other?
Well, I guess for me, YouTube was something that it was almost incidental, I guess you could say. I spent 2010 in the US at Sassoon doing my international masters, and I met a girl in the lobby after finishing my work that day. Just had a drink with her and she told me that she was a YouTuber, and I actually didn't know what that was. So I was like, YouTuber, what is that? And she told me that she did style advice on YouTube. So I was thinking, maybe I can do that with hair. I got my iPhone out, the original iPhone that you couldn't even send a picture message on. You remember that one?
I remember that one.
I don't know why we bought those. But I thought, well, there was a couple of people weren't there, so I asked one of the apprentices to take a video so I could reply to them. Halfway through it, she said, Adam, it's run out of memory. And I'm like, oh God, what are we going to do now? So I looked on my phone, and the box with the arrow at the bottom, it allowed you then to send a message, email, or send to YouTube. And I thought, brilliant, I'll just put it on YouTube, delete it off my phone, and then we can keep going. That was on a Saturday afternoon about 5.
Yep.
Well, I woke up on the Sunday morning and my phone was flooded with notifications, and I'm looking through my phone like, what's going on? And it's just people, giving, thank yous and gratitude for me sharing, and I was like, what does this mean? And I realised, sadly, that there were people that were in remote areas of the world or Australia who couldn't get access to either because of where they lived or couldn't afford to attend traditional education. Mm-hmm. And I thought, well, if people think there's something they can learn from me, then that's going to be my mission to share. So
you gave them access to access.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I guess for me, I started creating content with absolutely zero agenda. Mm-hmm. I think that's really important. I don't think you should create content to try and get something out of it. I think first you start to give without expecting anything in return, and I think that's why that's grown so much, and then it's allowed me, back to your original question, I've built a YouTube platform to then start to create other sort of social media platforms that they complement each other.
So if anybody watching wants to see more of what you're doing, how do they find you on YouTube? What's your YouTube channel?
It's just my name, you can search. I've done around about 280 videos now, so
wow,
there's a fair bit of content there. Some aren't so
free
good.
Content.
Yeah, that's and it will remain free. I'll never ever charge anyone to watch it. There is some, you look back at the original ones you've done, they're a bit cringeworthy.
Yeah.
And now we're using cameras.
That's always the case.
Yeah,
right?
The technology's obviously changed a lot in 5 years. We're shooting in 4K. I'm going to attempt to fly a drone in the salon for my next video, and I'm also going to wear a GoPro on my chest so people can actually see my. So we're trying to always push the boundary. So I think it is actually really making a difference. And I know that because people say so. You know, put a video up and you read the comments.
Yep.
Provided the comments are coming, and
you listen to your viewers.
Absolutely,
right?
I'm motivated by the gratitude.
I love that about you too as well. I watch you with your interaction with all your viewers, and you really care and you read all the comments. Okay, so you've got a really cool relationship with Matrix.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about how that came to being and why Matrix is the brand that you feel most aligned with.
In the end of 2015, we found ourselves in a position where we needed to align ourselves with a company that had a great education platform. That was my only agenda. I went to and I visited many companies and said that I basically wanted to have a great product that would support my staff and our clients with their results. And also, it's important as a salon owner, it needs to be profitable. And then I just wanted education for my staff. So that all went through. Then there was the National Education Manager at the time, Hayley Pullen. Thank you, Hayley, if you watch this. After spending a week during the handover, she asked me out to dinner on a Friday night, and she said, I'd love to have you on our education team. And I was like, oh, look, thanks. It's not really something I'm into at the moment. I'm really focused on YouTube. And a couple of bottles of Pol Roger later, she alleges that I agreed to do it. Yeah, I'm very happy. I guess Matrix for me is all about the people. We work with great people at Matrix that support us and allow us to then support the people that are using the brand, which is, I think, it's really important.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, Adam Ciaccia, thank you for spending a few minutes with us here
Thank
at
you very
Journal
much.
Magazine.
Cheers.
Once again, if you want to catch Adam Ciaccia and all the work that he's doing, go visit him on his YouTube channel, Adam Ciaccia, C-I-A-C-C.
IA.
I-A. Okay, guys, thank you very much, and we'll speak to you soon.
See ya.
See ya.